Welcome to SUTV News. I'm Skylar Ball.
And I'm Ashley Gadani. It is officially finals week for the more than 10,000 students currently attending SUU. SUU was founded in 1897, making this 122nd year that the school has been an official university. More than 2,000 students will be recognized in this year's commencement as they will receive different types of degrees. To get to this point, they must survive various weeks of finals. Students look at this daunting task of finals week with mixed emotions. While the week consists of late nights, countless hours of studying, and appointments in the Cedar City Testing Center, it also means saying goodbye to friends who will not be returning next year.
I have a couple cumulative tests I'm kind of freaking out about, but it'll be fine. You know, it always works. I've done it for a year now, and you kind of just push through, so it'll be all right. I feel bad that the semester's ending, not because like I have any remorse or anything. I just want more time to spend with the people that I enjoy spending time with. So yeah.
With 2 days left to complete the semester's finals, the graduation commencement is scheduled to be held on May 3rd at 8 a.m. in the America First Event Center. For more information regarding commencement ceremony, visit suu.edu.
Southern Utah University recently announced a new approach to its traditional bachelor degree program. Our reporter, Caden Smith, has the story.
On March 28th, SUU President Scott Wyatt introduced a new 3-year bachelor program starting in January 2020, after receiving funding and approval from the Utah State Legislature.
I honestly like it. I think, like they've stressed, like the summer will be optional, so it's still essentially the same plan, maybe a little bit less schooling, but I'm okay with it. Get people in, get people out as soon as possible to go work.
The optional program, which will introduce a new trimester system as opposed to the traditional 2-semester approach, is drawing mixed reviews, but students seem excited for what lies ahead.
I'm actually super excited about it, just because it'll allow students to kind of go at their own pace if they want to finish college in 3 years, but they can also just keep it the same way and finish in 4 years if they like to.
I really like it. I think it's a great idea, and it will just be beneficial for students who need to take summer classes, and it'll shorten the school year for us, and then we'll be able to have more opportunities.
To help students with the upcoming transition, the university has created a new page on their website with more information and frequently asked questions. You can find out more information on suu.edu. For SUTV News, I'm Caden Smith.
For SUU students, final week already begun on Monday, April 29th, and is set to finish today. Students are happy for finals to be over, but even before the week started, the school chose to help students with the pressure of finals by holding a Rock the Finals morning with therapy dogs. The dogs were brought to library in the morning on 26 to help those who need them. The dogs were also available to anyone who wished to relax, de-stress, and prepare for finals. Mavis and her friends were able to stay from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. to help students prepare for finals in a more peaceful way than they are typically used to.
I thought the therapy dogs were really beneficial because it was a nice study break and I could go and play with the cute dogs, and everyone was really friendly and made me feel a lot happier and less stressed, and so I could go back and refocus, and it was just, really nice to have the dogs there.
With the SU elections now over, my co-anchor Ashley Gadani introduces us to the new officers for the 2019 through 2020 academic year.
On April 18th, the newly elected SUSA handed out free pizza outside the library. The event allowed SUSA to get to know students and prepare for the next year.
I found a love for what I'm doing, and I like taking on new projects and things like that. So I found a pretty genuine love for helping students and improving the school where I can.
SUSA has several events planned for the next year, despite not being as big as other schools like BYU or U of U.
We take a lot of things for granted. Since we are a smaller school and we don't have as much funding as other schools have, we still do a lot of activities for all that.
Despite the smaller student numbers, diversity at SUU has the newly elected SUSA members excited for next year.
Getting involved, meeting a wide variety of people from Vegas to just different states around the country. It's been a wonderful experience, so it's met my expectations and more.
The new members will start their jobs next academic year. For SUTV News, I'm Ashley Gadani. Interviewing these individuals was honestly kind of really fun and amazing because they were so excited and so, I guess, just looking forward to what's to come next year, especially like all the dances and events planned for next year.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love going to the Halloween dance every year.
Oh yeah.
It's so much fun. They like put all the decorations around in the hallways. And even like the tie-dye dance is really fun in the beginning of the year. That's where you meet like a whole bunch of new people like going into like the school year. So I'm really excited.
That's true. This was my first year, and honestly, it was really fun and exciting because of all the events that SUSET planned out for us.
Yeah, so we're excited to see it.
I know, really, really excited.
When we come back, we'll let you know about the new degree boosters at SUU.
And a look at the weather. Do not go anywhere.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. It's like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Three weeks ago, the International Students Ambassadors were looking for new people to complete their team. Our reporter Marin Alexandra has a story on how they filled their team.
Recently, the Office of the International Student Ambassador, also called the ISA, opened the recruitment session for the next year. The purpose of the International Student Ambassador organization is to support international students and scholar services retention efforts to bring diversity and cultural sensitivity on campus.
ISA is an organization. It stands for International Student Ambassadors, and our job basically is to help international students acclimate to American culture, as well as to share the cultures of the people at the school with our domestic American students.
In 2018, SUU welcomed 573 international students from 62 different countries, and the number is increasing more and more. That is the reason why ISA is recruiting new people every year, coming also from all around the world.
I chose to become an ISA because I'm an international myself, and the ISA office has helped me a lot, so I want to do that too for the new internationals.
International students are really happy to be surrounded by people who they can rely on. Being alone in America is a real adventure, and the ISA knows that.
I think the association of ISA is a good association. They're doing great thing for the international students. From parties to free trips.
Counting around 50 people coming from different places, ISA has also been elected Best Organization and Campus of the Year.
This summer, SUU will begin offering 6 new degree boost certificates in addition to the 6 certificates announced last year. These certificates will focus on marketable skill sets in a variety of areas such as digital communication, sports administration, and entrepreneurship. The courses are designed to help graduates secure future jobs by straightening their resume. Certificates are awarded when students complete a number of predetermined classes. Those interested in learning more about Degree Boost certificates can visit suu.edu/boost.
Park Place Eatery, a local restaurant here in Cedar City, has some exciting new changes as they open their doors beyond the food industry. Our reporter Lauren Marchant talked to Kulin Boone, the restaurant's owner, to find out what these new changes include.
Park Place Eatery has been open for a little over than 2 years. After serving crepes, sandwiches, and baked goods, this restaurant is making changes to cater to more than just hungry customers.
So some of the things that we're doing here at Park Place now is we're hosting events such as wedding receptions, birthday parties, things like that. And some of the changes that we're making is we're opening up the back here so that way customers or potential partygoers can come back here and celebrate in a more quiet, closed-off area.
From wedding receptions to birthdays, Park Place Eatery can host it with their large area located in the back of the restaurant.
Okay, some of the changes that Park Place is doing right now is we're starting our events, and that means that we can do weddings, baby showers, bridal showers, party for anything that anybody would enjoy. We can cater the food, and we'll have lots of room for a lot of people to have fun here.
Mothers, bosses, brides, and more can hold any kind of event they want at Park Place Eatery.
I absolutely love Park Place Eatery. First and foremost, it's really like opening and inviting place to go to. And I absolutely love their crepes. They have really good crepes. I get like the Nutella and banana one with whipped cream inside of it. Yeah, it's really good.
You're making me hungry. I absolutely love that place. I might go there for lunch.
Oh, okay.
Their sandwiches and lunch, sandwiches and salads are really, really good.
Oh, okay.
I'm really, really excited for them to open up their new event planning business, almost kind of bridal showers and stuff.
Yeah.
I would have mine there.
It'd be a really cute place to have like a wedding reception type thing.
Right, yeah. I honestly think that would be really fun.
So what do we have coming up on the weather?
Coming up, I'll let you know how the weather will be this weekend. Stay tuned.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Hello, I'm Sol, and today I'm gonna show you the weather in this weekend. So today temperature is 64 and the humidity is 38% and the wind going to 8 miles per hour. It has been a little chilly this week, but tomorrow it will be 68, so it's gonna be sunny in Cedar again. And Saturday and Sunday is also gonna be sunny, but little chilly. The sun is going stronger and stronger, so always trying to put sunscreen to prevent the sunburn. This is my last semester in SUU. Thank you for everyone, and I hope everyone live in sunny days in their life. Thank you.
So, I'm so glad it's warming up, but did you hear that I saw that it snowed 2 nights ago.
Yeah, that was insane. I was not expecting that.
I know.
It was cold too. Like
it was freezing. It was hailing. I was driving. I went into Chili's and it was nice and sunny. Come out after an hour, it's hailing outside.
Yeah, I remember I was in the library studying and I heard thunder and I was like, what the heck is that? And I went outside and I was just amazed by how much rain it was. It was just pouring.
Terrifying driving in it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the update, Sol. Here's a quick look at what's coming up next in sports.
Coming up on SUTV Sports, we'll take a look at the SU sports. Don't go anywhere.
For 3 months, I was being treated for high blood pressure and migraines, which were actually the symptoms. The cause was kidney disease. If you were a member of one of those high-risk groups, I would have your kidney function checked. Early detection can prevent further kidney damage. It was amazing even to my doctor how much diet impacted my personal disease. The power to reduce risk for kidney disease is in your hands. I just feel that my whole life has come back to me.
They made it sound like such a good deal. They said, sell us your house, rent it from us, and then buy it back over time.
They said they'd even fill out all of the paperwork for us.
They said they'd buy our house at a fixed price, above the market price. That sounded pretty good, too.
They said there was no need to consult anyone else, that they would take care of everything.
They said other people would just get in the way. And that kind of made sense.
And the most convincing thing, they said they would stop foreclosure, no matter what. Guaranteed.
They said they had a 100% success rate.
So we did what they told us to do.
And what happened?
We lost our house.
We're getting tossed out.
Got scammed.
All right, we're all set here.
All right, folks, time to go. Sir, ma'am.
If you're trying to get a mortgage, reduce your mortgage, or prevent foreclosure, professional scammers can be so convincing. They can cost you money. They can cost you your home. Mortgage fraud. The pros have lots of cons.
Don't be a victim. Protect yourself. Do your homework.
Welcome back to SUTV Sports. I'm Zach Anderson. After 3 years of contract with Intermountain Sports, Southern Utah University's athletic department will no longer partnering with Intermountain Sports Medicine. Our reporter Skylar Ball has the inside story.
In 2017, Intermountain Sports Medicine signed a 3-year contract with Southern Utah University's athletic program. With athletic trainers employed by Intermountain Sports, SU will now be responsible for providing athletic trainers for all 15 sports. Athletic trainers are responsible for keeping student athletes in prime shape for peak performance, along with enhancing quicker recovery time for athletes.
I feel that SU cutting ties with Intermountain Sports is not as good. I really liked our trainer this year, and I thought she has done a good job, and she's done everything that I've asked and taken really good care of me and helping me prevent some of my injuries. So,
well, honestly, I feel like the trainers that we've had for the past couple of years, they've done a decent job, but I always think that there's always room for improvement, and if given the opportunity to get extra help as a student athlete, or be able to get that physical therapy that's better than last year, I feel like anything that benefits us is a good thing.
Starting in 2019 of the spring semester, SU will be responsible for providing athletic trainers for all sports. Currently, Intermountain Sports provides 9 athletic trainers and the help from student trainers to cover all 15 sports. Without the support from Intermountain Sports Medicine, this may be a difficult task for SUU.
SU's track team is finishing up their season strong with some impressive performances. Our reporter Allison Prey caught up with the track team and has their reactions.
Let's go, Dog!
Let's go in there!
Head coach Coach Houle has spent the last 23 years coaching at SUU.
Hey, my name's Nate Osherstock. There's a lot of things I really enjoy about the program, but I'd have to say my favorite things are just the all-around work ethic that the team has and just the whole atmosphere they produce.
Junior Michael Finch is on the verge of qualifying for regionals in the steeplechase.
Hi, my name's Linnea Salt and I run track at SUU. I feel that my breakthrough race this season was at San Francisco when I dropped 2 seconds off of my 800 time. I think that something that has got me here today is just training really hard and making sure that I'm being really consistent in my training.
Each athlete has improved greatly through training and competing throughout the season.
The intensity!
Since being part of the program, I think I've mostly improved with my work ethic. It's helped me throughout school and through the sport, which has been really nice.
SCU fans who feel left out of the Beehive Classic that takes place at the Vivint Smart Home Arena every year can now feel a little bit better. SCU basketball announced earlier this week that they have signed on to play with Utah Valley University Warriors in a home series for the next 4 years. The T-Birds are coming off their best season in almost 20 years, going 17-17 this past season. The Wolverines are coming off a berth in the CBI, but will be without some of their star players next year. Former head coach Mark Rope also left the school to take the same position at BYU. Los Angeles Lakers assistant Mark Madsen will be the helm for UVU, while Todd Simon will hope to lead his team into another postseason. That's all I have for you today. For SUTV Sports, I'm Zach Anderson. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for the update, Zach. I think it's just so awesome to see how well our track team has done this year, cross country and just track all around. They're killing it. They're breaking a lot of records. The women's cross country team won the Big Sky Championship. That's awesome to see. It's just been an awesome year for track.
Oh, definitely. They did really good last year, and I feel like they keep upping their game, and all the new recruits they've got for the track team are really, really amazing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Thank you so much. When we come back, we'll take a look at what's happening around the Virgin River Gorge.
Suicide touches the lives of many Americans. You may know someone who's attempted suicide or someone who died from it. Perhaps even you have had thoughts of suicide. For every American who dies from suicide, many others attempt it, and even more may consider taking their own life. I need your help. Please call the number on your screen to learn how you can help prevent suicide.
There was this big bruise on my friend's face. I told myself she'd fallen. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to think her own nephew could have hit her.
I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to believe it. My mother's bank account was emptied, and a caregiver had taken control of it.
I didn't want to see it. My father's refrigerator. There was hardly anything in it. That's unusual for him.
My stuff kept disappearing, but I told myself I was misplacing it. I didn't want to see the truth. My daughter was stealing from me.
Many of us don't want to see the signs, don't want to see that a senior citizen is being abused, physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially. If you suspect elder abuse, call the police or your local agency on aging. You don't have to prove abuse is taking place to report it. Remember, elder abuse is a crime.
So see the signs, stop the crimes.
To learn more, visit ncpc.org.
The Arizona Department of Transportation is spearheading a year-long project to repair bridges on I-15 through the Virgin River Gorge. The construction will occur from mile markers 13 to 16, just north of Littlefield, Arizona. The project will allow for longer bridge life through the gorge, especially with increased traffic through the corridor heading into Las Vegas and California. The closure will target multiple bridges and will cost around $6.4 million. The construction will limit transportation on the entire freeway to a single 10-foot wide lane while crews work on the other side. Vehicles with loads wider than 10 feet will have two options: take a 224-mile detour through Nevada or a shorter 40-mile detour through Santa Clara and St. George. SU students who hail from areas such as Las Vegas or California say they are concerned with how long the project will take to begin.
I mean, that's a huge project, and they really have to set up a whole lot up. And so, I mean, it might be at the end of the summer before they finally are like, yeah, we can finally do it. It's going to be pretty hectic because, I mean, people don't really know how to drive, especially, it's pretty frustrating to just have to drive behind people that don't really drive as fast as they should be going through the gorge, and it's just, yeah, it's frustrating.
The Arizona Department of Transportation will soon be closing tourist hotspot Little Jamaica. Our reporter Zach Anderson has the story.
The Arizona Department of Transportation will soon be closing down Little Jamaica in order to rebuild the faulty bridge that lies above it. The department have made efforts to stop people from visiting the site by diverting the water away from the pool and also putting up a fence around the entire area. I interviewed Jonas Longstress to get his thoughts on everything.
I'm really sad that Little Jamaica is closing, since me and my friends had some good times here the past 4 years. And I really hope they're going to reconstruct the area and reopen it at any time soon.
I interviewed Hannah Lilly as well to get a different perspective on Little Jamaica closing down.
I love Little Jamaica. I'm gonna miss it so much. I used to go there with my friends and we just had the best time, but I think it's for the best. Like, the bridge probably needs to be rebuilt.
It is unclear if the pool will reopen for the public, but for now, it shall remain closed. For SUTV News, I'm Zach Anderson.
Wow, that's honestly really, really sad because that's like that one spot that I always went to every summer ever since I moved to St. George.
Yeah, I've never been there, but all of my friends have been there, and they say they like post little pictures on Instagram, Little Jamaica and stuff. So I always wanted to go, but now that it's closing, I'm not sure.
I know. It's honestly kind of really sad.
Yeah, since I've been here, I've gone there all the time with my friends, and I'm just so sad that it's closing. I don't know. I mean, I'm graduating, but it is just sad to see that it's closing. I hope they reopen it.
Yeah, especially because a lot of people go there to hang out.
It's a nice place. It's not as nice anymore now that they're closing it down, but it used to be so nice.
Oh, dang, I'm sorry. That honestly sucks. Have you been to Little Jamaica, Sol?
No, I didn't, but I wish I would been there, but yeah, it's sad that it is closing.
That is honestly really, really sad.
So how do you guys feel about the weather coming up this week?
Like yesterday it was a little bit of snowy, so I was expecting it will be a little chilly in this weekend. But I think like after our all final, it will be like sunny. So
Sunny?
You can go to picnic.
It was cold and gloomy during the finals week, and now it's really sunny and happy after finals week is over. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's all we have for you. I'm Ashley Gadani.
I'm Salt.
I'm Zach Anderson.
And I'm Skylar Ball. With finals being completed at Southern Utah University, we would like to help you feel calm. We leave you this evening with some of the beauty in the SU backyard, also known as Zion National Park.
Zach, way to